Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another toy room review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Lego Mini Disney Haunted Mansion set. Now, one thing to note really quickly, this is based on the Disneyland version of the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion in Walt Disney World in Orlando is actually a completely different design, so if you are used to Disney World's version of the Haunted Mansion, this is going to look quite a bit different to you. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at the box and take a look at all the contents that come packaged in it, then obviously take a look at the set itself and compare it to some of the other Lego Disney sets that are out there. I am not going to be building this on camera, so just to let you guys know right up front, I'm going to skip the whole build process on camera. When you guys see the set, it will have already been built. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with taking a closer look at the box. Alright, and here is the box up close. I'm trying something a little different with my review setup. I just figured a black background would make it fit in with the whole spooky vibes of this set, since it is a Halloween themed set. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Anyways, taking a quick look at the box right here, you can see the Lego and Disney logos up there. This is for ages 12 plus. It is set number 40521, and this is officially the Mini Disney The Haunted Mansion. So that is the name of the set right there. It's 680 pieces. You can see the set right here in all of its glory, along with the minifigure right in front of like the graveyard or the courtyard of the Haunted Mansion. And you even have a little tombstone right here that I can't really see what it says. There is a dove right here, and it says haunting. Hold on one second. So I believe it says haunting, coroning, and socializing. It's hard to say because some of the letters are like faded out, so it's really hard to tell what that says, but you get a good look at that right there, along with the Haunted Mansion logo. And then you have like the moon and bats and trees up here, so that's pretty cool. And if we take a look at the bottom of the box, you have the wallpaper for the actual Haunted Mansion that you see in the ride, so that is pretty cool. Would have been nice to have seen it done in purple. I'm pretty sure that I've never been to Disneyland, I've only been to Disney World. I am going to Disneyland next month, but I'm pretty sure in that version of the ride as well, the wallpaper is purple as well. So that would have been a nice little touch to see the purple wallpaper. But that also continues onto the side, as well as the Lego and Disney logo. And on this side as well, you can see the set right there. And then coming to the back, you can see the set along with some of the little pieces right here, which we'll take a look at a little bit later. But you can see like the details in the set kind of pointed out right here on the back. You can see the minifigure kind of running away from the mansion, which is pretty funny. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the box. I really do love this wallpaper. I think that's a nice little touch that casual fans of Disney World or the Haunted Mansion wouldn't understand where that's from, but I do like that a lot, and you can see the minifigure up close right there. So that's it for the packaging. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual booklet that comes with this set. Alright, and here is the booklet. Now I will say, just as far as like the color palette and everything, I think this should have been darker. This is way too bright for a spooky set, but at the end of the day, it's just the instruction booklet, so it doesn't really matter too much. But you can see that right there, the Haunted Mansion set, and then you open it up and you guys can pause it if you want to read it, but it's like a brief history of the Haunted Mansion and some images of it, and then it's continued in different languages. But that is what the Haunted Mansion looks like over in Disneyland in California, so quite different from the Walt Disney World one that I am used to. You can even see the Haunted Mansion sign right there. And then that is it as far as just like pages that you get. The rest of it is just the actual building process. But I feel like past Lego sets, especially like the mini castle, had a few more pages. Maybe I'm wrong, but this seems just a little bare bones as far as, you know, the amount of details you get in here. But yeah, that is it for the booklet. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual set itself. Alright, and here is the Haunted Mansion set itself. So we'll take a quick look starting with the minifigure right here. This is the only expression that you get on him, and it's kind of like this, I don't know, like a sad, worried face almost, but it looks pretty nice. We'll take a brief look at him. So nothing too special as far as like his outfit or anything, but it is the Haunted Mansion outfit, so that is very nice, as you can see. So you have this like teal green color. It's kind of hard to say how it looks, and then you have the purples right there along with the navy blue pants that almost have like a purple hue to them as well. And then on the back here you have this little like cape right here. There's like his coattails, so that looks very nice, and then the hair as well. So decent looking minifigure, nothing too crazy about him. And then here is the actual set itself. Now I will say this set, I don't know, I was excited to get it, and then once I got it and actually built it, I wasn't that excited about it anymore, and I'm not really sure why. I know the build was a little bit boring. It was a lot of just repetitive steps, and you can see like it's just very blocky and flat once it's actually all assembled. Obviously, you have the nice architecture right here and also right over here, but the rest of the building, I don't know. It's just kind of boring to me. Building it was a little bit boring, repetitive. A lot of the steps were just repeated all throughout, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are some nice details. Like I like all the Easter eggs in here, which we'll take a look at in a second, as well as like the little like I guess these are like the spires or like fence parts. I don't really know how to explain what that is up there, but you have all that there, and you have like the cross on the top. And I really love this little balcony piece right up here, as well as on this side. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like overall, it wasn't that interesting of a build. But taking a look at the details, here is the front entrance right here, and it looks pretty accurate to the pictures. Like I said, I've never actually been to Disneyland as of yet. I am going next month, so I don't have an in-person idea of how this looks like, but just judging off all the images I've seen, it looks pretty accurate. I love the way that they pulled that off right there. And I love all of these little green pieces here that make up the architecture of the building. I think those are all really nice, especially like this set right here where it's nice and open. You can really see like that balcony structure. I think that is really cool. And then, you know, coming around the rest of the building, like I said, there's not much to say. It's all just blocks and pretty just basic and repetitive. But you have like these little clear sections, which I think are supposed to represent windows. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the only thing that really makes sense to me. And coming to this side. So this side are all the little Easter eggs, and I'll put some B-roll on the screen right now because it is kind of hard to see them all once you actually get it assembled. It's much easier to see it all once you're actually in the building process and taking things apart. But right here on the bottom section is really, really nice. So you have some posters of Madame Leota and some of the other characters right there on the wall, and also like the kitchen table and the fire. This is supposed to represent the kitchen scene in the ride, which is, it's really awesome to see that. And I love the little miniature minifigures right there to represent the different ghosts that you see on that part of the ride. I think that is pretty cool. And then coming up to the top portion, you have like the chandelier as well as some fire and stuff, and also some more of the characters that are there on the wall. So I think it looks really awesome when you're building it, but once you actually have it assembled, because it is so small and so compact in this area, it is a little hard to kind of see it. Like when the light's not hitting it, as you can see, like all that kind of disappears. But then when you shine the light on there is really when you see it all. So that's my only complaint. I don't think that there's a way around it because this is such a miniature set, but all this stuff is kind of hidden. So, you know, I don't really know. This whole set I'm just kind of indifferent about. But then coming up to the top, like I was mentioning before, you do have all the little spires and stuff right across here, as well as like, I'm not really sure what these pieces are, maybe like chimneys and whatnot. And you have the big portion right here on the top with the cross all the way up there. So I do like this section and how they pulled that off and made that look. But yeah, overall, I don't know, this set, I'm happy to have it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's okay. I probably could have lived without it. Once I actually got it assembled, it was kind of anticlimactic for me. So, yeah, I'm indifferent about this set. But now let's go ahead and bring in the mini Lego Disney Castle and compare that to this set. Alright, and here are the two mini Lego Disney sets side by side. Overall, I really, really love this castle. This is still one of my favorite sets. It's just got so much more going on to it, and it's not really this set's fault. It's just kind of the architecture of the Haunted Mansion. I would have loved to see a Walt Disney World version of this, because I feel like that version of the Haunted Mansion is just more intricate and has a lot going on, where, you know, this one you have all the different pillars and just the different levels and spires and everything that's going on with this set, all the way, you know, from the front to the sides and even the back. Everything just looks amazing. There's so many different shapes and pieces and just a lot going on that this set has, that when you actually get to this set over here, you just lose a lot of it in just blockiness and, you know, right angles, and I don't know. So comparing these two sets, the Haunted Mansion is cool, but ultimately kind of boring. But one thing that I do like, I like how they actually have all the Easter eggs exposed here, because there are a lot of Easter eggs in this set as well. but they're hidden. They're literally hidden inside of here, and the only way to see them, you can kind of see them if you flash a little light in there. You can kind of see the silhouette of a minifigure in there, but to actually see all the little Easter eggs that are in here, you actually have to take the whole thing apart. I mentioned it in my review of this set, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, or just, you know, want to see or want to refresh or anything, be sure to check out my review of this set. So I do like how the Easter eggs, you can actually see them on this one. I think that's pretty cool because this one has some really awesome Easter eggs, but like I said, you can't really get to them. So I still love this set more. This set has a couple things going for it, but overall, I'd much rather prefer this set right here. Guys, sure. So overall, I have really mixed feelings about this set. I think it's really cool to have, but at the end of the day, it is a little boring. It was a little boring to build, and overall, looking at it, it just looks a little boring, but it's still a really cool set to have. I'm always going to be down for any sort of theme park sets or theme park theme merchandise, so in that aspect, I am really happy to have it, but I would really like to see a Disney World version of the Haunted Mansion, whether in mini form or just an absolute behemoth like they did with the giant Lego castle. I think that would just be a really, really cool set. But I don't know, maybe it's because I've never been to Haunted Mansion and I don't have the nostalgia, the Disneyland version of Haunted Mansion, I should say. Maybe because I don't have the nostalgia for this ride or this particular building. Maybe that is why. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have been to the Disneyland version of the Haunted Mansion. If you're from California, does this set hit you different? Because it's not really hitting me in the way that I feel like it should. That could be it. I don't really know. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. As always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.